Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Farmer Joe Homesteading. It is another beautiful day, which is great because they were supposed to be calling for snow and they changed it once we hit these blue skies. So we're going to take one more day of sunshine here on the farm. This is just another normal weekly update for you guys to show you what we have been up to and have a little check-in on all. Typically feed grain in the afternoons, or I shouldn't say the kids, because I don't think they really need it in the summertime because there's so much other things for them to eat. But right now, there's, as you can see, like all the leaves are gone, everything's dying out. There's not really as much nutrition in anything they're finding to eat, and for the last week, they have been acting a lot hungrier, even though they always have access to feed in their bins. I know that they know the weather's changing, and so we're gonna try and make a point of adding some later afternoon feeds in. As you can see, it's already getting dark. It's about 4:30 right now, and usually by between 6:30 and 7 o'clock we are dark. So right now is a good time to get out here and give them some more grain before they head off to bed, especially since the temperatures at night are dropping so much. This will help fill their tummies and keep them warm on the roofs for the nighttime. Farmer Bo is heading off to collect the eggs. Our job's very seriously around here. So I started filming this morning when it was really nice out, but while we were in milking, it ended up getting really cold all of a sudden, and so the kids chickened out. They were too cold, their little fingers freeze so fast. So I didn't do all the filming doing chores this morning like I normally would do, but that just means we get to do it this afternoon. We got the kids all bundled up in their overalls, sweaters, and coats and toques so that they are nice and warm because it is very cold. Yes. The animals are all looking really good. We've been doing a lot of prep and getting the farm ready for winter, which means we have been cleaning up around the yard because soon everything will be buried in snow. So we're doing a lot of cleanup. Be nice to your sister. A lot of cleanup around here, making sure our birds are all content and happy. And like I said, we're starting to add the extra grain in so that we have all of the birds nice and warm at night. Couple of things, the geese are still laying eggs, which is still just blowing my mind. We still have a couple of juveniles with the geese, but they are, even though they are laying eggs, they are still their normal happy selves. So we've still been able to feed them and spend time with them, which is really great because usually during breeding season, they're not usually quite that excited to be around us. So it's been really encouraging to have them be so nice and so friendly with us. So we are definitely still loving them, loving their presence here on the farm. Obviously the turkeys are great and continually full of beans. Chickens are all doing good. Breeding pens are good. We have chicks, and I just realized when I was getting ready to do filming for this that I completely forgot to tell you guys that we had chicks. We were able to purchase an industrial size incubator, and I wanted to test it out before the spring hatching season, and I really did want to do some fall chicks so that we have fall layers. So we have been doing some incubating and hatching We are starting to figure out the kinks. We went from about a 15 to 20% hatch rate. I believe this last hatch rate was in the 80s. So definitely figuring out the kinks before spring, which is huge. We're doing the F1 olive eggers and the back cross one. So if you haven't seen our video on egg genetics, make sure you check that out. Right there. Yep, up there.
21.
Yes. So there's not a whole lot going on other than we have been putting the rabbits. So we have been trying to breed Shadowback, and she's kind of having none of it. And so we've tried now a few times. We decided to leave Franklin with her because they actually get along really, really well. So the two of them are hanging out here. I'll write down that they are together, and hopefully we have babies, but I'm doubtful because she does not seem receptive at all. Now, we had originally decided that we were not going to be doing any baby bunnies over the winter, but we decided to give it one last shot. It helps fill the freezer and feed our family over the winter, and we just really enjoy the little bunnies. So we were hopeful, but Shadow's just not been very receptive. She's happy to have him there and have a friend, but doesn't really seem interested in breeding at all. So I'm hopeful that if we let them hang out together, they eat breakfast together, and they're really sweet. So I'm hoping maybe that'll get her in the mood, but at this point, I'm not 100% convinced. In other bunny news, I did get some more progress done on the second double-decker rabbit duplex that I'm building for the boys for wintertime and for kits during the summer when they are growing out. And so that's coming along nicely, and we'll hopefully get that finished here in the next week and get the boys moved over into a nice comfortable spot that's nice and cozy beside the girls for the winter months. That, I think, covers everything. Still need to do a little bit of work in the garden, cleaning up. I need to get that pea fence down and get some mulch down on the stuff that I have here currently so that next year it's nice and protected. I have my bed of perennial flowers that I would like to keep that will come up next year, hopefully. So I want to make sure, especially those, get a good healthy layer of mulch to protect them as we enter this frigid winter we are about to have. I'm sure some of you are thinking it's crazy that it's already snow time, but for us, it's about time. It's pretty normal to have snow come in October, so I am really surprised we made it this far without it. It has been a beautiful, beautiful fall for us. We've now had 2 days of frigid, cold, normal fall weather with high winds, and so yeah, it definitely feels like winter's coming, and it is cold around here. So I'm sure that in next week's update I will have snow to show you guys. So we will see you guys next week. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and I hope you guys were able to learn something new today. See you next time. Leia, you wrecked it.